I probably ought to get rid of that donation link because it's not like you could donate to me anyway. I don't have a PayPal connected to it or anything. Change my bank account, so at the moment you kind of can't donate to me through that. So the only real way to donate to me would be to do bits or subscriptions. Okay, this camera's a little off center. Wait, no, hold on. let's actually let the cutscene play out because it's been a while, and we respect Metroid around here. It is the ship that Samus Aran is super famous for. Oh no, Samus, what are you doing? Well, she's dead. I just said that we respect Metroid, and then start over on the little one, I guess. I'd been assigned to watch over a biologic research team, so I once again found myself on the surface of SR-388. Oh look, it's another Metroid 2 remake. And the Galactic Federation soldiers. It was there that I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. It was only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism we now know as X. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. Once the X had infested my central nervous system, I lost consciousness, and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. Samus does not live a very nice life, does she? The ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Biologics vessel recovered it and transported me to Galactic Federation HQ. However, during the journey, the X multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my power suit. It then came to light that the organic components of my power suit had become so integrated with my system that it could not be removed while I was unconscious. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed, dramatically altering my physical appearance. However, the X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. Then, someone found a cure. They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seemed that the Federation had managed to preserve a cell culture from the last infant Metroid from SR-388. The serum was prepared and injected without delay. The X parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. They're very, very gelatinous little buggers, aren't they? As for me, one life ended, yet I survived, reborn as something different. Pondering this fact, I realize I owe the Metroid hatchling my life twice over now. We'll soon be arriving at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking. The ship's computer has notified me of our approach to the Biologic Space Labs, or BSL, research station. During my surgery, the research team sent the last batch of creatures we captured there, as well as the infected pieces of my power suit. After regaining consciousness, I learned that an unexplained explosion had rocked the station. For some reason, this awoke a nameless fear in my heart, and now I'm being sent there to investigate. My mission on the BSL station will be overseen by my new ship's computer. Now, following the commands of this blunt, computerized commanding officer is something I have to bear, as it was a condition of my taking their ship. And for someone who dislikes taking orders, this is the second time I've found myself having to do so. It makes me recall my other CO. I still do not own Metroid Other M, so I can't quite play the prequel of this game yet. There has been an explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR-388, as well as parts of your suit infected by the X-parasites. The cause of the explosion is as yet unclear. Investigate. The quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Uplink from there. Is your objective clear? Now, go to the quarantine bay. I haven't actually. I still have a little bit of food here to eat. So bear with me, this first part's going to be kind of slow. Wait. Doing that just in case my eating ends up costing me a better ending. I don't know if the GBA ending screens are based on time, items, or both. So I know that the Prime ones are based on items. I know that the Super Metroid ones are based on time. Level 4 lock. Whee! Yet, sometimes Nintendo are a bunch of mad lads. And that prequel had to wait, what was it, 8 years from 2002 to 2010? Alright. The quarantine bay is still ahead. Biosigns are confirmed. Be careful. That was definitely the most necessary thing Metroid has ever done. That conversation. Oh, I don't envy the guy who has to clean that up. Oh. This is unfortunate news. The specimens brought back by the field team were infected by X parasites. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sensor scanned one. The gelatinous X parasites invade and rapidly reproduce, killing the host creature. They also absorb DNA and use it to mimic the host. You were almost killed by an X infection. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems Metroids were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccine worked so quickly and so well. But it has also changed your cellular makeup. You will never be infected by X again. In fact, you can now absorb any free-floating X parasites without a host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons. You may also restore latent abilities this way, so pursue free X parasites whenever you possibly can. This station is home to many species, some violent ones. We must keep the X out of the breeding environments at all costs. This is vital, Samus. I am already detecting massive biosigns in this region. The X are gathering. This may be our chance to exterminate them. But you are only at 10% battle capacity. Your chance of survival is extremely low. The Federation needs you alive and on duty, Samus. Is your objective clear? Now, get going. I have released the lock on level 0 hatches. Look for the blinking hatches. Suddenly the music got a whole lot less threatening. I'm not really worried about saving just yet. I will save, though. Because I'm not even going to pretend like I have a chance of beating this game just going blindly through without a few hiccups here and there. I have received news from HQ. They can support you with downloadable weapons data. Once you have this data, you'll be able to use missiles. This will help against some enemies that your beam can't hurt. Head to the data room for the download. The data room is here. Is your objective clear? With missiles, your chance of survival climbs to 20%. One thing I actually noticed is I was given a 10% value before, but that was my battle capacity. You wouldn't download a car? Is that where you're going with? So without missiles, I have 10% battle capacity, and with missiles, I have 20% chance of survival. It was similar, but not quite the same things. I'd love to know what metric the robot is actually using. Well, yes, but it's based on the "you wouldn't download a car" meme. That computer reminds me of a gruff Federation CEO I served under named Adam Malkovich. He called me Lady on missions. Now, from anyone else it would have sounded sarcastic, but Adam always made it sound dignified. Out of respect and with some irony, I named the computer after him. That's excellent. I should be able to get through the whole thing for you here. Just I'm planning on it. Oh, that's a 4-door anyway. I just downloaded missiles. Oh wow, my shoulders pulsate. That's... I mean, I guess when I've had that many X inside me, my own body becomes a little bit more gelatinous than it was before, I suppose. Electrical interference has knocked out the elevators on the main deck. This may be related to the X. I will work on it. As for you, try to find another way to the target. It's located here. I'm reading huge biosigns, so I hope that your missiles work. To reload missiles, you can use a recharge room